Hey everybody, my name is Art and welcome to my channel NFT with Art. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, how to avoid getting scammed in NFT space. So what is going on? Why and how so many people are getting scammed? And how can you survive in this digital Wild West? I'm gonna start off with some good news. Nobody is targeting you specifically and hacking into your computer. Well, unless you have something very valuable, which is not the case for most of us. I would say that 90% or even more of all the scams are carried out not by hacking you, but simply by tricking you to do something that you didn't know that you shouldn't. For example, clicking a phishing link and unknowingly granting access to your wallet. To put this into a perspective, it's like someone would trick you into giving your online banking login details to them. The only difference is that over the past 2 decades on the internet, most of us have learned that you should never share your passwords with anyone. But since Web3 is still a very new space, many people simply don't know the do's and don'ts of the industry. And these are good news because there are no mysterious masterminds on the other side hacking and stealing your assets, leaving you at their mercy. This means you can protect yourself quite easily. You just need to know what you should do and what you definitely shouldn't. And I know this may seem very complex and foreign to most people. At least when I started out, I was almost certain that it's way too complex for my brain. I thought that you have to be some super smart tech guy to actually understand it. All these wallets, blockchain, smart contracts, etc. Like, what even is that? But in reality, it's really not that hard. Like with everything new in life, you just need some knowledge on how to be able to navigate this new space safely. Let's put this into a perspective. Most of us have no clue how the internet or Wi-Fi actually works. We just enter the password and boom, it's working. Also, most of us have no clue how our favorite apps are built, how they work in the backend, and so on. And we don't need to know these technical details to use them daily without any issues. And the same applies for Web3 and NFTs. You don't need to understand everything to be able to use it safely and protect yourself. If you know how to use the internet, you already have the skills that needed for that. You just gotta learn the basics and you'll be good to go. And in life, I believe in 80-20 principle, that 80% of your results come from 20% of your focused effort. And the same applies here. Just by understanding and putting in 20% effort, you can protect yourself from 80% of scams. I am no cybersecurity specialist or anything like that. I'm just a casual dude that wants to keep his hard flip profits for myself. So I'll keep this as simple as possible for you as well. And I know how boring and off-putting it can be to watch very long recordings. And as I don't want to bore you to death, I have decided to break this topic down into several shorter videos and make this as a free mini course available to anyone right here on YouTube. In these videos, we will cover everything you need to know to keep those hard-earned NFTs where they belong, in your wallet. First, we will talk about the mindset you should adapt to protect yourself. I know that everyone is talking about mindset these days, and it's a cliche, but this is crucial, so don't miss out on this video. Then, we will also cover most common NFT scams going around. Spoiler alert, many of them are very similar to Web 2.0 scams like phishing, but more about this in a separate video. We'll also cover wallet safety and best practices. For example, why you should use multiple wallets and how to create them, where and how you should store your valuable NFTs, why you should never mint anything with your main wallet, and much more. And last but not least, why you should never keep your crypto in exchanges. As the saying goes, not your keys, not your coins. As I mentioned before, I'll keep this as simple and short as possible. This whole mini course takes less than an hour or two to finish, but it will protect you and your assets in the long run. So if you are into ROIs, this definitely will be a good one. And once you know these things, you will be able to protect yourself from most scams and hacks out there. You'll find a link to each video in the description below, so go and check them out right now. And if you know someone who would benefit from not getting wrecked in the NFT space, share this mini course with them. I'll appreciate that. And show some love, click that like button and subscribe if you want to see more NFT videos in the future. So when you're ready, I'll see you in the next video.